Actually, it is not that hard to find great businesses and compounders. And there's a hack you can do to get there. I'm going to give you the hack so you can go straight to the promised land. So the hack is make a list of all the brands that you are a customer of. Okay. So if you eat at McDonald's once in a while, add that to the list. If you go to Chipotle once in a while, add that to the list. If you are buying a certain clothing line, your headphones are a certain brand, you're using certain types of perfume. So look at everything you spend money on. Okay. And just make a list, because the thing is that for some company to succeed in getting even a tiny part of your spending is a huge accomplishment, because all of us are very discerning about what we want. We are very particular about, I want to wear certain types of shoes. I want to wear certain types of socks. I want to, buy certain kinds of furniture or buy certain appliances. I'm buying a Samsung phone or an iPhone or whatever. So just make a list of everything you are consuming, right? And then start saying, okay, which of these are listed public companies, right? And now let's understand why. Ask yourself, why did I go to McDonald's? Okay, why didn't I go to, Carl's Jr. or some other brand, like Whataburger or whatever? And then, let's probe into McDonald's and see what kind of business it is. And is it undervalued? What kind of, because if you're a consumer of the business, you already know a lot about it. And you don't even need to get to the balance sheets and all that right now. Just basically in your head, what you would ask is, where is this business going? You know, is it really going to explode? There's a new brand of sneakers on. I saw people wearing on sneakers. I'm not lucky enough to have on sneakers yet, but I read an article that it was really exploding in kind of sales, and for whatever reason, people have an interest in that. So I would just be curious to understand what is going on there, right? And what kind of business is it, and why would it be sustainable or not sustainable, and so on. So I think that if you take that approach, and this, Peter Lynch was a big advocate of this approach, it's going to get you relatively close, because you're going to, and especially what you'll find is sometimes you latch on to brands that are just emerging, before they've really, like college students were the very first demographic to get rid of landlines. Okay, so some of you don't know what I mean by a landline. That's okay. You can be forgiven for that. But when people started disconnecting landlines, the very first demographic that did that was college students. So college students were able to see that landlines are going away. They were probably also the first to disconnect from cable or from satellite TV. Okay, so so when the behavior patterns are changing, you sign on to some streaming platform for some content, chances are you guys may be ahead of the curve versus the rest of the crew, right? When Facebook first started, it was only for a few colleges, right? Only it first started at Harvard and then expanded from there. So basically, those individuals who were early customers of Facebook or consumers of Facebook has a huge advantage, because the rest of the world didn't even know what Facebook is. They never used it. So, so you're actually at Notre Dame at a huge advantage to Warren in Omaha, massive advantage, because he's not changing anything about what he's doing, whereas you guys are actually driving change. And so very easy to find a compounder. I gave you the formula.